Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be cooking this delicious fried rice that you see in the pot. Okay, this is one of my favorites to make, and I'm just gonna walk you guys through the procedure today. So just stay tuned, and by the end of the day you're going to have added one amazing recipe to your book of recipes or whatever. Okay, so we are going to be starting with chicken. Like you see, we are going to use chicken to make this rice. I'm going to season this chicken and cook it until it's ready, and then we are going to fry it at the end. I'm using some garlics, some green spices. I'm going to grate the garlics very well so that we put it in the pot. As you can see, I will grate this garlic, and I have already chopped some green spices and green pepper. And this green spices is a combination of various types of green spices that you can find in the supermarket. I also chopped some onions and added to the pot. And so we are going to chop some onions now and just add everything to the pot. We have washed and cut the meat into our desired slices. This is onion, that's green pepper, greens. We have green spices in the bowl. We have some garlic paste, we have some white pepper, we have a cube of Maggi, and this is ground pepper. Okay, I'm going to be using a teaspoon of ground pepper because we do not eat a lot of pepper. And then I have salt to taste, and yeah, that's some white pepper. I also added some thyme to this recipe, but unfortunately I did not add the thyme to the video. So we are just going to start by adding every single thing to the pot. Put all the spices. There you go. We are also going to add green pepper, like you see, and all the other dry spices. Pepper, salt cubes, onion, everything into the pot. And then we are going to mix everything up, give it a good stir and close the pot and allow it to cook. You can see that the pot is cooking very well. I did not add water to the chicken because the chicken brought out a lot of water. You can add a bit of water if you want. We are also going to be adding these vegetables: carrots, green pepper, and some peas and corns, and some red peppers that have been mixed inside. I went in with more onion because I really like more onion for flavor, and then I added a little bit more green pepper and green onions. This is just for flavor as we start. So we are going to start by prepping these vegetables for the recipe, but these vegetables are specifically to be used. So this is the meat. Now we have the steamed meat, and we're going to keep it by the side. We will take out the meat and the chicken and fry the slices that we'll be using for the rice. We would slice it very well until it's golden brown, and then we will take it out and keep by the corner. By the time the chicken is ready, we can use the same oil to prepare our vegetables. I use some prawns, so I'm going to just show you. This is prawns that has been seasoned with garlic, pepper, salt, and Maggi, and I fried it perfectly in this oil until it was well cooked and looking pinkish or orangey. And then I removed the prawns as well and put by the corner when it was already properly cooked. All of this would be used in the recipe. Okay, so just watch. So I started by frying the green pepper, green spices, and onions, and then when this was well fried, I allowed it to fry for a few minutes so that the flavor could come out and the vegetables could be well cooked. This could be well cooked. Then I went in with the already prepared vegetables: carrots, green peppers, and the other vegetables. But I started with green pepper. I started with green beans and carrot first because they were a little bit hard. These were the vegetables that were hard, so I cooked it a little bit, then added these other vegetables, peas and corns, which were a little bit softer. Okay, so I just seasoned it a little bit and cooked these I didn't add any water. This is pure frying, so just really seasoned it to have a good taste, and then fried it until I felt confident that the vegetables were well fried and they were ready. Okay, so when I felt like the vegetables were ready, I went in with my proteins, my chicken and my prawns, and just added it there and gave it a good stir. It simmered all together and I stirred it perfectly. As you can see, I did not add tomatoes to this fried rice. You know, this is basically how I do my fried rice with vegetables. So you're going to just keep watching. You're going to see how everything comes together in the end. But for now, let's follow the procedure. I went in with my rice. You know, I took the quantity that I wanted to cook, and if you can see, that pot had been boiling with water, so I used the water for the rice. I steeped the rice in the water, you know, for about between 5 to 10 minutes. I allowed some starch to come out of the rice. Then, you know, just put it there, wash, keep it, cover it, and after about 5-10 minutes I took it out, washed it a little bit, added some hot water, washed it a little bit, and then I came back into the stock of the chicken. Remember, we had some stock of chicken. I put the rice in the stock, added some curry powder, and added some other seasoning like the normal seasoning for the rice. I didn't put a lot of seasoning because the stock already had seasoning. This is thyme, like I told you, I added some thyme, you know, together with some seasoning. So remember that the stock already had a lot of seasoning, and that was sufficient to cook the rice. But I went in with a little more spices. I added some pepper because we wanted to have the taste of the pepper, and then green spices and just some, you know, green things. So you can see I had also chopped some ginger, you know, so this is garlic, ginger, the leftover of the onions and the everything, and I mixed everything in the pot. I put a bit of oil and I put water in this bowl. So that quantity of water was the quantity that I put. Then I stirred the pot and cooked it in medium heat. So the heat was not very high, but it was not low as well. After about 15 minutes I came back, and voila, the rice is well cooked and is ready. You can taste it, and if it is not ready, you can add a little bit of water and cook it to your taste. Okay, you can also season it to your taste. So now the rice is ready. I left it for a few more minutes to dry properly, and then I switched the pots and I begin to mix. So you can see that the rice is ready. I was going to start mixing right away, but you know, I switched the pots for convenience, just the position of the pot, and I began to mix the rice that had been cooked separately from the veggies. You know, this is the time to mix the rice and the veggies to have the beautiful color that you saw at the beginning of this video. So this is what we do, and then everything starts to come together. Wow, this is so beautiful. I loved this meal, and I really enjoyed this meal. So we just mix everything, and there you go. We have a bowl of well-made rice. We added some chicken at the end. Okay, so this is how we prepare this tasty fried rice with shrimps and chicken. You may want to try it and tell me how it went. Okay, I'm available. You can ask me questions about it if you want in the comment section, and I'll tell you. Thanks for watching, and I really appreciate it.